Long ago, in the ancient and desert land of Tamari, south of the River Nile, near ancient Egypt, life flourished despite the relentless heat and the vast seas of shifting golden sand. For decades, the kingdom had prospered under the wise and careful rule of Kor and La, a legendary farmer who possessed a deep secret knowledge of the earth. The people of Tamari lived peacefully as the sun gave them supernatural abilities and all the solar energy that provided for the whole town. This protected them from the harsh, stinging desert conditions and the blistering heat. Because of this protection, they were proud and dignified, always dressed in neat, clean clothing with spotless, elegantly woven garments, never stained by the dirt of the world outside. Kor and La was growing old. His hands, once strong enough to guide heavy wooden plows through stubborn earth, were now weathered, and his dark hair had turned the soft gray of dried cotton. He knew his reign was gradually drawing to a close, and the time would soon arrive to choose a new supreme leader from his 16 children, each blessed from birth with incredible supernatural powers. Some children would control raw natural forces, easily summoning searing flames, raging winds, and crashing water, while others possessed impossible physical strength, capable of lifting boulders as large as houses. One afternoon, a massive fault line violently tore through the golden sands just outside the town, opening a giant jagged crack deep into the earth. From far beneath the surface, thick white smoke and hot ash began to spew into the sky, threatening to choke the nearby farming villages and cause destruction. Kor and La quickly gathered his 16 children at the edge of the palace. As the hot desert sun began to set, it casted a long, dramatic shadow across the courtyard. "My children, our home is in grave danger," Kor and La announced. "This rift is a terrible disaster. You must go out there and help. You must fix this damage and save our people," he added. "It was my intention to have the Kor banquet tonight. After the danger has passed, we will hold a great banquet to select a new Kor. I have ordered the sacred bull to be prepared. Go now and save Tamari." The 16 siblings rushed out into the unforgiving desert sands, but arrogant and proud. They thought this disaster was just a simple puzzle meant to test their strength. Princess Sanya stepped forward first, using her magic to lift an immense pyramid-sized block of solid granite over her head, hurling it directly into the widening crack. Right next to her, Prince Otun used his hands to move literal mountains of sand, struggling to build a giant's heavy wall over the fault line. Their heavy-handed actions only made things worse. The ground shook violently, unleashing pure chaos as thicker, darker clouds of white smoke poured into the air. Meanwhile, the youngest brother, Prince Anu, stood perfectly near a massive, glowing stone pillar. His fine clothes remained perfectly clean and untouched by the ash. His brilliant, calm eyes quickly decoded the ancient, glowing symbols carved into the rock, understanding that the earth was in pain and needed to be carefully healed. In a rapid, smooth motion, Prince Anu took a piece of charcoal and began drawing a high detailed blueprint onto a smooth sheet of paper to safely redirect the natural energy of the land. His older brother, Prince Kunte, watched him from the shadows, surged forward, and spun a magical sun disk until it blurred into a fiery, glowing circle. Instantly, time froze. The roaring desert became completely motionless. Thick dust clouds hung frozen in the air, and a beautiful black horse running nearby was stopped mid-stride, its life force consumed to enhance Kunte's power. Prince Kunte walked easily through the frozen stillness and with a greedy, wicked smile, snatched the finished blueprints right out of Prince Anu's rigid hand. Kunte ran to a hidden limestone tower, carefully followed the steps of the blueprint. He activated the Earth's healing energy, causing the Earth crack to immediately close and mend itself. Kunte quickly returned to his exact original spot, hid the paper in his clean robes, and restarted the flow of time. When time resumed, the siblings blinked in shock as the disaster safely ended. Prince Kunte stepped forward and loudly lied, claiming he had single-handedly solved the crisis with his magic. Later that evening, the siblings gathered in the grand dining hall for the promised banquet. As the royal servants brought out the roasted sacred bull, the older siblings pushed, shoved, and argued greedily for the best cuts of meat. In their greed, they aggressively pushed young Prince Anu to the very end of the long wooden table, leaving him with the heavy, bony head of the bull to eat. Prince Anu remained deeply calm and peacefully, quietly eating his humble portion, while his brothers and sisters laughed and loudly boasted about their powers. Suddenly, Kor-Nla stood up, bringing total silence to the grand room, and looked at the plates of his children. He walks to the back of the room. The part of the animal you have chosen to eat tonight reveals your true identity. It reveals your destiny, the Kor announced firmly, his voice echoing off those stone walls. He pointed to the older siblings. The legs of the bull only know how to run. The shoulders only know how to carry heavy things. Brute strength, speed, and magic do not make a leader. Kor-Nla slowly turned his warm gaze to his youngest son and smiled. But the head is the most important part of all. It holds the brain to think, the eyes to see the truth, and the wisdom to truly lead. Pointing directly at Prince Anu, he declared, Anu did not rely on senseless force, nor did he fight for the best piece of meat. Even when his work was stolen, he showed patience, intelligence, and deep humility. Therefore, Anu shall be the new supreme leader. He is the next core of Tamari. The older siblings gasped in complete shock, suddenly realizing the extreme greed, pride, and obsession with raw power had cost them the throne. And so, the youngest prince rose up to become the first choice. He became the greatest leader the desert land had ever known, beginning a long, peaceful, and prosperous new dynasty for the people of Tamari.